As Cobra Kai Season 5 has recently come to an end, and Season 6 is yet to be announced, producers of the show must be very careful to avoid a particular thing that could ruin the whole show for the fans if they do not avoid it. Let's dive right in. The friendship between Daniel and Johnny was one of the highlights of Cobra Kai Season 5, so the show needs to be careful with their stories in Season 6. Despite the fact that Cobra Kai Season 5 brought an end to old conflicts and set up a unique Season 6, there's one mistake that the show must make regarding Johnny and Daniel that must not be repeated in Season 6. While Cobra Kai Season 3's finale hinted at Johnny and Daniel working together, it wasn't until halfway through Cobra Kai Season 5 that they actually became friends. After Terry Silver's return, Daniel was at a low point in his life, and Johnny was focusing on Robbie and preparing to be a dad again. Cobra Kai flipped that dynamic and made Daniel and Johnny better friends. Cobra Kai Season 5 suggests Johnny and Daniel will remain friends and they'll run a new dojo with Chosen during the Sekai Tai Kai Kai. Cobra Kai has a habit of seeming to end a conflict only to reignite it a few episodes later. As a concrete example, I would like to point out the numerous disagreements between Miguel and Sam. They were still trying to sort out their relationship when they fell out. Since Season 1, Johnny and Daniel have been trying to be friends every chance they get. However, every time they did, they were followed by some sort of misunderstanding that once again resulted in the end of their friendship. Cobra Kai Season 6 should avoid repeating such an annoying trick in the future. Cobra Kai ended Johnny and Daniel's rivalry after 5 seasons. Throughout the first 5 seasons of Cobra Kai, there were several moments in which it seemed Johnny and Daniel were finally about to be able to move past the events of the Karate Kid and become friends again. It was the heartwarming scene at the bar toward the end of Cobra Kai Season 1 that caused audiences to believe Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence had found common ground. They even suggested they have a friendly rematch based on Rocky. As it turned out, that potential for friendship lasted for less than an episode before it ended. In Seasons 2 and 3, the conflict between Daniel and Johnny would only get angrier thanks to the actions of young characters like Robbie and Sam. After the end of the 3rd season of Cobra Kai, in which the Cobra Kai students of John Kreese broke into Daniel's house in what can only be described as a karate war, it seemed that Daniel and Johnny now had bigger problems than their 35-year-old rivalry. As the fate of Robbie and the future of the Cobra Kai dojo was closely tied to the outcome of the All Valley, Cobra Kai had the most logical storyline for Johnny and Daniel to become friends, yet it failed once again to deliver on its storyline. After the end of Cobra Kai Season 4, the duo realized how much their rivalry was affecting their students. It is for this reason that Cobra Kai cannot rekindle the rivalry between Johnny and Daniel. In spite of the fact that everlasting rivalries are a large part of the charm of Cobra Kai, having misunderstood events lead to the fallout between Daniel and Johnny's friendship can only work on so many occasions. It could be argued that Cobra Kai Season 4 was already the point at which Daniel and Johnny should have been able to work things out. This is because postponing the end of their rivalry until Season 5 was a mistake that Daniel and Johnny should have rectified. In light of the fact that both Daniel and Johnny now have a healthy relationship, and Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang have merged into one, reverting their relationship back to what it was before Season 5 would be detrimental to both characters as well as to the show as a whole. To make Cobra Kai Season 6 a success, the storyline must move forward while avoiding the previous season's tricks. And that wraps it up for today's video. Please make sure to give us a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more and watch our other videos. See you next time!